Hey YouTube, today I'm going to be showing you how to make the perfect creamy southern grits. We are going to be making grits and we're going to be doing the real southern deal, and I'm going to show you how to make sure that it turns out perfectly every single time, right? First thing we're going to do is put our stove on medium heat, plain old saucepan. That's all you got to have. Now, had a discussion when I was doing YouTube Live a little while ago about the difference between polenta and grits. And basically the answer is almost none, right? They are almost identical. Polenta is a dish, grits is a grind. And I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but I put it out here for you to look at anyway. All right, this is grits. And if you feel it, Ricky, if you feel it, it's very coarse. You feel that? Are you happy now you touched it? Okay. Now, check this out. This is fine ground cornmeal. See the difference? There's not a whole lot there. So, if you've got that powdery thing happening, going on, you've gotten a cornmeal grind and not a coarser grind. Check for that. But you can do the same recipe with polenta. 2 cups of water. Once you see how easy this is, you'll be like, I didn't know it was that easy. No, because people have made fun of grits for so long they didn't know how to do it. And then we all realized, oh wait, that's polenta and I'm paying $10 for it. 2 cups of milk.
Instead of $1.50 at Waffle House.
Yeah, instead of $1.50 at Waffle House. So my sister's here. Alright, 2 cups and 2 cups. Now, you can swap out, if you want it super creamy, you can do all milk. If you want it very, very bland, I don't know why you'd want that, but you can use all water. Or you can use chicken broth for one of the liquids. You can use chicken broth for all the liquid. A lot of people will do a combination of chicken broth and milk when they're doing grits for shrimp and grits. I'm actually making these grits because in my next video I'm going to show you how to make my great aunt Betty Bell's cheese grits, which is wonderful. And I'm going to tell a really funny story, so come back for that. But anyway, this is how to make grits. Whether you want to just throw some salt and pepper on there, or a little butter and sugar, or however you want to dress them up, basic, creamy, fabulous grits. Ricky is grinning at me. Why are you laughing at me now? Just because I'm your mother? Okay. Alright, we have kosher salt. I'm putting in a good 2 teaspoons of kosher salt. Now if you're using table salt, don't use that much. And you really should salt at the beginning. It really will never develop its full flavor if you don't. Now, this is how hard this technique is. And I've seen people get all weird about, oh, you must whisk constantly. No, you don't. Put it in there while it's cold. It'll be fine. And I've forgotten the name of that movie. You'll know which one I'm talking about in a second. No self-respecting Southerner can use an instant grit. And as every self-respecting Southerner knows, it takes 23 minutes to cook grits. What's the name of that movie, Kelly? Come in here and tell these 2 Utes about it. Fred Gwynn, he was the judge. He was awesome. And that cute girl knew all about cars. What that movie?
Oh. Was it Reese Witherspoon?
No.
The actress?
No.
She was in something movie.
No, this was where Fred Gwynn, he played Herman Munster. He was the judge, and he was talking about these 2 Utes. No, the prosecuting attorney was saying these 2 Utes.
Oh, yeah, I know.
And they had the whole discussion about grits.
Yeah, and the guy from the movie, he was in a movie where he played the other character, and he said, Norman, or somebody Getz.
Yeah.
Leo Getz, he was in that movie too?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know.
So
that was that
obviously we're not film buffs. That's probably the one and only movie I can quote, and I butchered that one. All right, but my point was, you don't buy instant grits. Buy real grits. This was stone ground, coarse ground, yellow grits. You can get white. That tastes good too. And then you can see that's not too far off from yellow grits. That's yellow cornmeal, yellow grits. Cornmeal, grits. You want to touch it again, Ricky? Make sure it's there. Thanks. All you do at this point is bring this up just to a simmer. You're going to cut it down. You're going to stir it every, I don't know, 5 minutes or so you don't scorch it. And let it just simmer for 23 minutes. I'll be back to show you what that looks like.
Filming.
Are we good to go now,
wait,
Ricky?
no, we're not.
Okay.
Now.
No.
Okay, no.
Did you say okay now or okay no?
You said no, and I said okay, no.
So is it now?
We're filming.
Okay. All right, 22, 3-ish. 23. My Cousin Vinnie. That was the name of that movie. My Cousin Vinnie. This is what you're after. See? Perfectly creamy. No lumps. Thank you very much. Remember, start it cold all together and whisk it well. And to serve it, now most of these I'm going to turn into my Great Aunt Betty Belle's cheese grits. But if Ben and Bladen were here, this is what they would want. Just in a bowl. And both of those two would probably use sugar. They would definitely add a little bit of butter. So the butter right on top. I like this. Sorghum syrup.
I'm so desperate.
You can use maple syrup. You could use a little brown sugar. Or you could leave off the sugar altogether and use salt and pepper. And that, there you go. Wait a minute. Wait. Forgot my spoon, which I always do. It's my thing. Look at that. That. Was it Daddy said he wished he had a 40-pound grip? Well, that's a bunch of perfect grip.
Wow. Let's smell it.
A good grit is a thing of beauty. All right, so this has helped you at all. Give me a thumbs up and hit subscribe. You can find me on Facebook, you can find me on Twitter and Pinterest, and we've got a Patreon page now. Oh, and both of the cookbooks, Happier Holidays and the Ground Beef Recipes Cookbook, are now available in hard copy and in Kindle format on the Amazon store. So jump over and check those out. All right, I'm gonna eat this and come back and make cheese grits.
Quiet on the set.
Do you mean me?
Yeah,
Quiet
I
on
mean
the
you.
set.
Shut up. You're not allowed to talk.